When most people hear the words Williams Grove Speedway, they probably think of 410 sprints and the occasional World of Outlaw sprint car races. Some people may not even know that they have their Saturday night series, which is geared more for low buck racing, and it's more of a family type atmosphere. And that's where I was Saturday night. After running a makeup feature earlier in the evening, the 305 Sprints returned to the track for their regular event. At the start, it's Cowboy Jim Kennedy out front. Rumor has it he's 75 years old. I'm not sure Jim would admit to that. Anyway, it's not long before Logan Wagner is at the point after getting by Kennedy. Here is Tyler Bear in the 25 trying to hold off Brett Comp for third. Comp gets a better run into turn 3 but spins to avoid hitting Bear. Rodney Westover and Nathan Gramley are collected in the incident. And there's more carnage farther back. After the restart, it's Jim Marquette battling the 6 of Reed Thompson for a spot just outside of the top 10. Thompson gets the position while the 71 of Nicole Miller closes on Marquette. On the lap 4 restart, Todd Spangler takes third away from Bear and sets his sights on the leaders. On lap 7, we have yet another caution for this incident in 3 and 4. A caution comes out with 5 laps to go. However, after numerous accidents, officials decide on a green-white checker finish. Going into turn 1, Spangler works his way around Wagner for first. They touch, sending Wagner spinning. Nice 360, Logan. Spangler held on for the win, followed by Randy Kaler, Ryan Lynn, Rodney Westover, and Brent Comp. And in the makeup feature, Westover was victorious over Comp, Spangler, Kaler, and Brian Walker. At the start of the 358 late model feature, Gene Knobb in the black number 1 splits the 17 of Jake Lettich and the 87 of Dwayne Harbaugh to move from 4th up to 2nd. Behind him, the 116 of Travis Meese finds an opening on the inside. Back up front, Knobb is already working on Wes Alleman to take over first place. They're even at the line. Going into 1, it looks like Alleman will hold off the defending series champion. However, exiting 2, Knobb gets a good bite on the bottom to power past the 80 and into the lead. A spin by Cody Fairchalk brings out the yellow on lap 4. After the restart, the 81 of Bobby Beard takes a position away from Pat Beard. The 81 would pick off more cars as the race wore on. Here's a battle between Harbaugh and Matt Naylor. Going into 1, Harbaugh slides high, opening the door for Naylor to take the position. This is Bernie Beard looking to get around DJ Meese. Meese tries not to slide up into the 24 car, with the result being a lost position. A caution on lap 11 allows Alleman to close the gap on Knobb, who had been running away with the show. Again, Knobb begins to distance himself from Alleman. Half a lap later, Alleman slides high in turn 4, allowing Lettich to take the runner-up spot. On lap 13, Meese gets into the back of Bernie Beard. As he falls in behind the 24, he loses the handle to bring out a caution. Knobb is pulled away at the restart, but Alleman gets by Lettich to regain 2nd. Although Alleman had his best run of the season, no one was a match for Knobb. Well, Gene, I guess we shouldn't be surprised finding you in victory lane, but that was a daring move at the start of the race.
Yeah, we run hard as we can every lap, and I just wanted to get out front as early as possible and try and get the lead.
Now, you'd built up quite a lead there. Lap 11, there was a caution. Were you confident you could build up a lead like that?
Yes, I had guys around the racetrack that were giving me that I had a decent lead, and I was pretty sure that we were able to, pull away when the race resumed.
Now, you end up racing Alleman, who probably not accustomed to racing up front before. How did that go?
Well, normally we're used to starting like 12th because we're, high up in points and defending champion, but we got off to a bad start this year, wrecked some race cars and had some technical problems, and we sort of dug a hole. I don't know if that's possible to win a championship this year, but we're not going to give up.
Well, you got some main sponsors on here. You want to give a shout out to them?
Yeah, I sure do. I have a great car owner in Donnie Broadbacks. He owns Superior Homes, and he gives me the best equipment, and expects me to win races, and we do our best.
Well, I'd say you're winning quite a few.
Yeah, like I say, we try hard every week. If we run second, we want to analyze everything and figure out why, and just try and step the program up for the following week.
So here's your top 5. It's Gene Knobb in victory lane, followed by Wes Alleman, Jake Lettich, Travis Meese, and Bobby Beard. In the Super Sportsman feature, Ryan Rupp takes the lead at the start, followed by Aaron Eichelberger, while the 25 of Bobby Hockenberry settles into third. On lap 6, Scott Dellinger gets by Dave Berkheimer for the 4th spot. Then Frankie Hurst slingshots to the outside of Berkheimer on the front stretch to take away 5th. By lap 12, Aaron Eichelberger is leading with Rupp hanging right with him. They get together in turn 4, collecting her as well. That moves Hockenberry to the point with Dellinger now in second. Here's a good battle with Carmen Perigo Jr. trying to overtake Jay Fantasy, and Mike Enders in the 3B joins in the mix. A lap later, Fantasy gets around Berkheimer as they battle for top 5 positions. After 20 laps, it's Bobby Hockenberry taking the checkers. Here's a shot of Bobby enjoying his trip to victory lane. Dellinger held on to second with Fantasy, Perigo, and Enders rounding out the top 5. I guess I got lucky when I chose Williams Grove Speedway to spend my Saturday night. Some other tracks I'd planned on going to, they got rained out. So I look forward to making it back for the Saturday night series, in addition to maybe catching a 410 sprint race here and there. Coming up, we're going to take a look at some upcoming events for this coming weekend. Stay right with us.